Hey there, it's Angie and Lori from the Hope Center, and today we're going to talk about how you can help us to stock our emergency food pantry. You would think it would be just as easy as just grabbing some stuff, but Lori is here to tell you that we have some very specific needs when it comes to choosing items for our emergency food pantry. So we're here at our local grocery store, and I want to talk to Lori. I want to ask her a few questions about why we stock the food pantry in the first place. It's an emergency food pantry, and who are the people that we are actually buying for. So if people want to donate, give me the first group of people that we might help with food.
Okay, sure. So number one, let's just clarify this question right off the top. So we are an emergency food pantry.
Right.
So we have some great food pantries in our county. We're not trying to recreate that at all, but we're just supplementing because of emergency need.
Right.
So we have a contingent of individuals who either are not permanently housed right now, so they may be living in a hotel waiting to get into permanent housing, and they have access to a microwave. So if they go into a regular food pantry, they might not receive the supplies that they could microwave.
Okay.
So they may be given like a pound of hamburger that's not
going to help them. They don't have a refrigerator either.
No. So what we need to do is to provide easy access foods. So some foods that are great that we store in our pantry would be macaroni and cheese, anything. And it's not the macaroni and cheese that comes in the box that you have to add milk and butter to. It's already in the microwave safe container.
Just add water.
Just add water.
Okay. What else you got? Oh, that one that we just dropped.
And then we also have Hamburger Helper. So did you know that Hamburger Helper can now be instant? And it has your meat and everything in here, so you just stick it right in the microwave. So this
with
is
water.
Great. With water. Add water. Always add water.
Always add water.
Always add water. And then we have different rice dishes. So Spanish rice, chicken and cheese rice. There's a whole lots of products that you can just stick in your microwave.
All right, last one is the soup.
Okay, soup. So there are a lot of different types of soups. There's also like a cup of soup that Campbell's has, any types of soups. And even if you buy soup in a can that has a pop top. So a lot of people don't have can openers. They just don't have those in their back pocket. So, but they do get bowls from the hotels, or we're able to give them microwave safe bowls. So you can always just have a regular can of soup, or you can buy it like this.
I feel like this is the easiest way to be able to get people some food right away.
It is. It is.
Okay, so we're continuing to shop for our emergency food pantry. And Lori, I have this question, like, when we give people food from the emergency food pantry, how much are we giving them and how long does it last?
Okay, so again, what we're aiming for, we're not aiming to be a full-on food pantry. So what we want to make sure is people that don't have food have meals until they can get to a source of food. So probably enough for 3 days, 4 days. If they come on a Thursday and food pantries aren't open till Tuesday or Wednesday, then we're giving them enough food. And we're also referring them to our community kitchens. So for those of you that don't know, the Hope Center does provide a hot meal 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, from 4:30 to 6. So when we're giving food, we're keeping that in mind too. That we're referring people to that hot meal. So we're not trying to replace that hot meal. We're just doing in addition to.
So let's talk now about meal kits, because meal kits are more for the families who are in a place, but they just need a little extra assistance, correct?
Absolutely. And so what we found when we do a food drive, we'll get a lot of canned vegetables, we'll get tuna, we'll get spaghetti sauce, but sometimes we'll have 20 cans of spaghetti sauce and no spaghetti noodles. So we thought, what can we do that everybody's getting a rounded meal? When we're giving you food, you're receiving meals to get you through to the pantry. So we came up with the meal kits. So for example, what you could do for us the next time you shop, you could grab, for example, a taco kit. So we have a small freezer, not a large one, but we're keeping pound packages of taco meat or canned chicken so that people are able to make tacos. So you would get the whole kit, and then we would add a vegetable to it. So we would add,
In this case, probably wouldn't
in
go so
this
much
case,
good.
yeah, so maybe not corn, but we would add a canned vegetable and then a canned fruit. So we're trying to give a whole meal, and this would be an example. And with the taco kit, you think, well, you can't have tacos without cheese or tomatoes or lettuce, but we are connected with the Mid-Ohio Food Bank, and so we do receive those items. So a lot of times we do have shredded lettuce and tomatoes that we can add to this. Another example of a good meal kit would be Chef Boyardee pizza. So you could grab a pizza kit or a thin crust, and you would, if you get the thin crust, make sure that you grab sauce with it. So again, what we're trying to do, we're trying to give everything complete to that meal. So with a box pizza, oh, I'm going to grab some pepperoni, right? Or I'm going to grab a salad mix, or I'm going to grab a vegetable and a can of peaches or applesauce. Applesauce is great because a lot of our families have small children, and what child doesn't like applesauce? So that would be a good addition to this kit.
So basically, we're just trying to provide a complete meal that people can take home.
Yes.
And we have the way of freezing it or putting it in the refrigerator until they need that full kit. But getting it in kits is really more helpful for our food pantry.
It really is. May I have that spaghetti sauce back? So when going back to the spaghetti, so when you grab spaghetti sauce, grab the noodles. When grab Parmesan cheese, sometimes you can find Parmesan cheese on sale. Now, is it completely necessary to have Parmesan cheese with your spaghetti? It's not. But let me tell you something. When you're struggling and you come into our emergency food pantry, and we're able to hand you not only a jar of spaghetti sauce and pasta, but you get the Parmesan cheese too. That's like somebody handing me a chocolate bar. Like, that is the extra. That's the little love that we want to put into these food packs. So when you're shopping, think about love and think, what would encourage me? Okay.
One more thing before we finish up our video about how to shop for our emergency food pantry. Let's talk about cans. We have a can here that does not have the pull tab. And then we have, I found a tuna fish that does have the pull tab.
Yes.
If you're shopping and you don't find these that have the pull tabs, it's okay. We would prefer these because it makes it easier, but we can arrange for them to have a can opener if we need to.
Oh, hey, by the way, these are what we need right now. So we have a need for SpaghettiOs, for the mini beef and ravioli. We serve a lot of families, even some of our seniors. These have Pop Tops, by the way. And so these are great for lunches. It's an easy lunch item. So you've got your SpaghettiOs right here for $4.49 at Kroger. If you want your single cans, you can get 4 for $5, and that's an immediate need. And if you can help us out, I'll be looking for your cans. And here's another one, chili with the Pop Top. So I think you're getting the idea. Any food, any nutrition that's a protein that could be used for a lunch or dinner that has a Pop Top and comes in a can would be most appreciated, and we need them now. Thank you so much.